Welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We are taking on a Japanese player to start our match today, and I've made some upgrades to on this team here. So I've given him a couple of skills to work with here. I was a little bit lucky and got a infantry pulse 4, where I got a ascended set, and I foddered that to Brave Alm here. So that really helps us out in terms of getting a one-tap Gale Force on Alm. And Asker with his tempo should be able to one-tap Gale Force as well. So now my only problem here is getting Seliph to Gale Force consistently. Given the fact that he's either going to kill you or he's not. Well, he just doesn't get Gale Force. So I was contemplating whether I should give him Heavy Blade or, but if I give him Heavy Blade, then I'm probably gonna have to swap to attack speed low attack speed instead of low attack defense, because he would need the Heavy Blade. Well, he would need to be able to meet the attack check. So there's that to think about. But also I could just wait until he gets his Refine to see how that pans out. Few things to consider. A couple of things to consider there. This is the team. I think I'm gonna try to trap Bramumon. There's guard on that Eldigan. Okay. Oh, guard on it too. I didn't see that. Alright, so we are gonna be initiating below Pala here. And then from there, I will try to figure out the rest. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to go on turn 1 because Pala has charge, and I think Cordelia is also going to get some extra movement stuff as well. So yeah, let's go on turn 1. See how this goes. Might need to move Dagger though. Alright, so that aside, I've by this time already played my Summoner Duels S matches, my SDS matches. The problem was, well, actually, I did fairly well this time around. Finished Master B yet again because, you guessed it, I choked. I choked again. I had to win 2 matches to finish rank 1, and I choked. I lost all 4 matches after that. The nerves, man. It's very difficult to play this game when your hands are like sweaty and you're shaking and your heart you can't control. It's like, come on, calm down. I was like, let's take a break, and I took a break for like 20 minutes and I still couldn't relax. I picked up the game again and I started stressing out. Yeah, I am not clutch. I'll get close and then I'll fail. I've never been 100% kid. I always get to like 99s or 90s. Yeah, I'm not 100% kid. But yeah, it really it was really tough this SDS season because of Breath of Life 4, and also Nurgle kicked my butt quite a few times. In practice, but also in one of the matches. And like the last match that I lost was Nurgle taking out Brave Ike, Ascended Ike, Emblem Ike. There's so many Ikes. Yeah, Nurgle taking out Emblem Ike, which I was completely just bewildered by. Well, no, he didn't kill Ike. He killed Myrrh. Yeah, Nurgle killed Myrrh, and I was completely shocked. I think it was a Lagoose friend for Nurgle. And I was completely shocked. I was like, how did that happen? Like, he's not supposed to be able to do that. But yeah, Myrrh died. And because I had triangle attack on that team, they warped in with, I don't remember what blue unit it was, but the blue unit killed Ike because Ike is weak to blue units in most cases. And my Ike isn't like the strongest Ike. He just has 46 HP, so that's not really a lot. In the context of Summoner Duels. I think he can get up to like 55 or something crazy like that. So it's really easy to take out my Ike with a blue unit. and that's exactly what happened. And then from there, the team just lost. It was kind of like a catcher ball, but Ike was on there because I was having some trouble with. I needed someone to be able to block the on the map. There's a choke point between the trench and a river tile somewhere there. Yeah, and you can create a little choke point there so that the enemy can't get all the way into your back row. So I needed someone to be able to do that. I didn't want to sacrifice Murph for that, and it had to be infantry because I don't have any melee flyers that could survive a combat against Duo Sharena, who was pretty much everywhere as well. So that was a problem. Yeah, Duo Sharena is quite powerful. Even if you're able to like hit her with a special, like a no quarter, she kind of just doesn't die, which is kind of annoying. Speed-based damage reduction is now a thing in XL, Attack Speed XL, and I actually hate it. I really do. Because what that means is that we're going to get res-based true damage reduction, defense-based, res-based, I don't think defense-based true. Yeah, both of those are already in the game actually, on Legendary Guinevere and Asker. My bad. But we're probably going to get it as like a B skill or something, is what I'm saying. Alongside speed-based damage reduction, we're probably going to get that as a B skill as well, because that's really what infantry godswords need to just like be good again. I don't like XL skills for infantry units because they can only typically move 2 spaces, and if you smite, then the whole thing kind of, you don't get any of the status effects from the XL. If someone smites in, it kind of negates the whole thing. So maybe as a B skill it might be better, I don't know, but that's kind of where the game is headed. Not fun, man, not fun, because you can get like, I think the last time I checked, well, Joel did a video on this, I think whenever there was like god swords all over the place, Joel did a video, and regular base Ather, female Ather, could get up to like 95 to 100 speed in combat, and all of that being added to her as true DR, plus whatever additional DR she'd be getting, would be ridiculous. She'd just be unkillable. So, and that was like months ago, so the units are even faster now. So I don't like where that's headed. Things are like really hard to kill this SDS because of because of Breath of Life 4. I ran into this dagger. I didn't know that dagger was so tanky. With Breath of Life 4, Lagoo's Friend 4, and Godlike Reflexes, and I could not kill her. It was impossible to kill her, which is crazy because Dagger was literally just like fodder. Like it was so easy to kill her before that, and then with those kills that they've been handing out, and that was a whale, of course. They put those skills on their Dagger, and I couldn't do anything about it. She wasn't even like plus 10 or anything. I think she was like +2 full dragon flowers, and I could not kill her. It was just impossible. So that was another one of my losses. I don't remember the other 2 really. More than likely I was just stressed out. Again, I'm not clutch. I was super stressed out. I think what I should do is probably like do like a set, and then whenever I start getting stressed out, I should stop. But I need someone to tell me to stop because I'm just not going to. And then probably pick it up back on a later date, because I played the matches like 4 a.m. in the morning on Friday, just to get them out of the way. Friday's not the best day to play, neither is Thursday. Thursday's when all the sweats play, right at reset. Friday's not the best day to play either. But I just wanted to get it out of the way. But I really should have stopped when I started to lose when I lost the first 2 matches. I should have taken a break and just chilled. And then try to figure it out on Sunday or something. The only other unit that kind of impressed me was Legendary Mailcorn. Was a little bit kind of impressive, but it was really just down to his B skill. I'm trying to figure out right after the matches that I play with him, I need to fodder this unit, because this high dragon wall is actually pretty good. It kind of just, it's like gatekeeper in a skill. So I'm trying to figure out who to fodder that skill to, so I can, you know, not have to use, I don't have to use that core anymore. But maybe I can pick up a spear copy in the future. I'll have a dragon. I don't have any dragon units built up, but yeah, man, SDS was super stressful. The Gale Force team worked out really well, except for a couple of spots there. But GG's, let's play one more. All right, here is our second match of the day. We're taking on Lovin. Yeah, here we go. Sanaki again. This is going to be down to, well, there's no Valentine's Mirror here, so Sanaki should be able to actually get a kill. So we're going to break the structures and probably go up on turn 2, I think. Man, for some reason I feel like we need stronger nukes. Like, really, I think we need stronger nukes. Not even just to kill Ike, but just... I don't want to... Like, Sanaki has... Like, the reason Sanaki's on this team is because she has the dual button that allows her to get another action. Because I could just swap her out for, like, an AoE unit and then use that as an initiator instead. But... the extra action is actually like really clutch with this team in particular, because then that allows me to either position or take out a threatening unit or whatever the case may be. So it's actually really clutch with this team to have that dual button effect.
Right, boss.
None of the other dual units are able to provide me with that type of support from range. Because there's like, there's, what's that flying one again? Lin, dual Lin. There's Ninja Ninjorin. And then there's duo. Is it duo? Yeah, it's duo. Legjorn. Dual Legjorn. The problem is, none of them really provide the support that I need in terms of being able to take out threatening nukes the way that Sanaki can potentially do it. And I say potentially because so far you've just been seeing her dying or failing to kill. So that's really the problem. Because in situations where Golvig is just failing to break through, like the ones that we have here, where she's failing to kill...
Shall we proceed?
She's failing to kill Micaiah. This dual Golvig really does struggle against this attuned Micaiah for whatever reason, because you would think red beats green, but it doesn't. But also Micaiah has a ton of res, so I mean it kind of makes sense, but also at the same time I don't understand. And she gets DR from her weapon, so a lot of it is really just she's able to kill dual Golvig on retaliation with a one-shot, because she is getting 99 from cav effective damage, and dual Golvig just isn't able to survive the counterattack. That being said, I could potentially give her dual Golvig the Ike Ring. I think maybe that would help out. But for now, it's good just to know your matchups without adding extra sauce to it. But yeah, this is a problem because I need Sanaki to kill something so that she can get her extra action, and it's just not happening. So I am a little bit perturbed in terms of how to initiate here. I'm probably gonna have to use the dual button from Baby Golvig here to see what that can do. Ike is providing the Breath of Life 4 support, but we do get the kill with Baby Golvig. But that being said, I still need a way to... Because if I do that with Baby Golvig, then I can't lock Vulmera, who will potentially be the last unit standing.
Softly now. Shall we
along with Ike. Everyone else should be dead. Everyone in the middle I should be able to take out. I can't leave Nurgle around because his res is too high. And also, in terms of positioning, I don't see how I would be able to get there. But I can get Baby Golvig up to the spot that Attuned Micaiah is in. I just need to be able to take out Attuned Micaiah. So I think maybe going, like, taking out this June first and then see what happens afterwards. It's probably the right move. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, what's next? Oh, we get the... Okay, so she just needs a special to do it. Interesting.
Careful not to burn.
Plus 31 speed.
Breathe deep.
Wow, that's actually mad close, actually. That's like literally just 3. She doesn't get that if Makai is bonus. Okay, and I was driving like plus 10 attack, plus 14 extra attack. So, yeah. How do I take care?
You're all right.
Plus 12. Yeah, man, Micaiah is really, really just that nuts, man. I didn't expect them to make Micaiah that strong, which is very promising for her refines and remixes of the Micaiahs that are currently in the game or left to be refined and remixed. We got the Summer Micaiah and the Legendary Micaiah. So if you have those really highly invested, I expect that both of them will get a substantial refine in the months to come or in the years to come if the game lasts that long. But I'm pretty sure we should be around. We should be around for Legendary Micaiah to at least get a refine. She's gonna get a pretty good one, I'm sure about that. Sanaki, man. Oh my god, Sanaki.
I see.
Oh man. Sanaki failing to kill yet again. What do I do here?
Shall we proceed?
I might have to go in with Baby Govik first. This is frustrating. What a frustrating unit, man. Oh my god. Baby Govik gets it, but not Sanaki. That's crazy. Maybe I should drop the Flared Sparrow and give her some way to reduce more damage or give her more damage reduction. I don't know, but she is just failing to get these kills and it's quite annoying. Maybe you should be good with Brash Assault.
Night's blessing.
Because they're reflective damage, you know, but her B skill is pretty much free, so I just gotta figure out what to put there so that she can start killing things because this is really, really annoying.
To the sea. Delightful.
So I'm gonna take out Robin here, and then that should allow us to lock down both Ike and Lumera.
Careful not to burn.
At least it should.
Breathe deep.
I think it should. Maybe we can even take out Lumera. Well, then again, I think we saw it earlier that Sanaki was failing to kill Lumera.
Softly now.
Okay, 4 times 2. Okay, that's absolutely terrible. And also, there's no one beside Lumera, so maybe I should give someone Panic Smoke 4 on this team, or what is missing? Something is missing. It's quite annoying. Like, if she can't kill anything, she's utterly useless, but I can't replace her because of the dual button. So, at least let's just put her here and, I don't know, we'll figure it out on the following turn, I guess. Both of them should be locked, and then, huh? What? Yo, how are you attacking? How are you attacking right now? Both of them should be locked. They should be Ike and Lumera. I don't understand. Did she out-res me? But that's... She had like 54 res plus 6, 60 res-ish. And I have Phantom res on Baby Govig. So how did she out-res me? I'm like hitting 68, 54 plus whatever it is. She would need plus 14. Man, that is annoying. Oh man, that's actually mad annoying. And I could have just killed her too and left Robin there instead. But I figured... so close. I really don't even know what happened there. She should have been locked down, but the only conclusion is that she was able to out-res me, man. GG's. Alright, that was quite a disappointing match. We're gonna have to take on, get another match here. I'm just gonna throw Ike at it, man. I can't be bothered. These clears have been, I feel like I've lost every time I've used that team so far. It seems that way, which is quite unfortunate because it's a good team. It's just apparently missing some pieces, or I'm just not using it right. I'm probably gonna give Sanaki a Cultist Strike. I have one copy left from the double AHR banner, so I'm probably gonna do that. I don't know. It feels like the way to go. It just feels like always, because I was gonna save that for a rearmed hero to duplicate the fodder, but I feel like Sanaki needs it more right now. Oh man. Yeah, I'm just gonna Ike this one. The only threatening thing that could potentially happen here is if Hell warps in a weird way. But we should be fine regardless of whatever Hell can do, man. That last match was quite... yeah, that was pretty disappointing. I was so close to getting it done, but... jeez. Oh, man. Anyways, the Among Us stream was really fun. Yeah, that was really fun to watch. And anything else? No, I think that's it. Anime news. I'm still reading Slime Diaries, the time I got reincarnated as a slime, the light novel. It is fantastic. It is so good. Yeah, the world building is it's so good. Every piece of the puzzle ties together so well, and they tell the story. The author tells the story from so many different perspectives, and it's so seamless the way how he transitions between the different narratives, from each demon lord, from each enemy and ally. It just transitions really well. I feel like I'm getting into a part that's kind of like overly verbose in terms of just some of the writing could have been cut out. Some of it feels unnecessary, but it's really just describing the scenery and stuff like that. But it's like a big fight right now where I am. They're fighting the Empire, and basically, yeah, it's going to turn on its head right now, and I haven't been able to this is the only thing that I've read since the only series, I guess would be the best way to put it, that I've read since Demon Slayer, that has me like so engrossed in the story. I just haven't been able to put it down. It's just such a good read. I'm just scrolling through would be the better way to put it, chapter after chapter, and it's so many more. Like, I'm just like in the middle. It's like 22 volumes or something. That's so much content, and all of it isn't even translated, I don't think. So I think I'm currently at like volume 14, I think, 14 or 15. So yeah, there's a lot more story for me to read before I'm anywhere close to finishing it. So yeah, it's been a ton of fun. Also, I just saw Tacho's video about him being not happy or satisfied. What's the word here?
Let's rumble.
Able to create content for the game, just because he's a little bit down on the game, which if anyone's watched his content, you've probably noticed it for a while, that he's like not very happy with the state of Faye, which is understandable. He's been playing since like day one, I think, so burnout is inevitable. The game has been going for 6 years now, 6-7 years now, so that's totally understandable. It was a little bit sad, but I mean, it is what it is. We've lost a lot of people,
Good morning.
like content creators, or just people just leaving the game altogether. So it's just the other side of Faye, I guess. I didn't realize that so many people share the same opinion, or at least they're so vocal about it. And the problem is that there aren't going to be any replacements for those people anytime soon. The game is like in a tipping scale type of area. They really need to figure out a way to get more a larger base, because even in this last SDS, I was struggling to find matches. Whereas before, it was pretty easy. Like as soon as you queued in, you'd be able to get a match. And SDS is the more enjoyable one of the two, because SDR, you literally is just you lose if your team gets countered. So yeah, I was really struggling to find a match in SDS. So I don't know. Yeah, hopefully things improve. Hopefully IS can figure out, because they don't have a problem with creating skills or units or whatever. I feel like it's the marketing and how you get new players into the game and how you get them, because I get a ton of new players that send like friend requests and they're like tier 2 or 4 or whatever. But the problem is, like, after 2 weeks, they're gone. They just don't play the game anymore. And I feel like it's because they don't know what to do after the fact. There isn't like a really straightforward, this is what you do now type of thing. And if you don't fall in love with the game, you know, after a couple playthroughs, there really is no reason for you to continue. And they just, a lot of times, end up dropping it. So, I don't know, man. It's sad, but that's the state of the game. That's what it is right now. But I'm loving it. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to ride this until the wheels fall off. GG's. See you in the next one.